Hello again, boys and girls. Lesson 17, homework. So now we're going to be dividing larger numbers that are going to require us to decompose a 10 into 10 ones. Now we've done this before with our other work with addition and subtraction. Well, subtraction we had to decompose. So you know how to do this, and it has to do with our place value understanding, and I know you guys can do this very well. So it's as you can see, this all spirals up. Every module we do, every topic we do, every lesson we do requires you to access and use skills that you've learned in previous lessons, modules, topics. So it's important to keep all of your math knowledge filed away in your brain so that you can use it when you need to. And you'll surprise yourself at how well you do with this. Sometimes it takes a moment to be like, wait a second, decomposing. But if you think about it, if you had a dime, could you trade it in for 10 pennies? Yes. If you had a $10 bill, could you get 10 $1 bills? Yes. So that's decomposing. It's breaking it down into smaller pieces. So let's get started. So we're going to show using discs, right? And we're going to use long division. And we're going to check our quotient and remainder by multiplication and addition. So it's the same old. And they do start us off with just a single digit, and then obviously they're going to switch us up to a more difficult one. So 7 divided by 2. We have 7 place value discs, and we divide them 1 into 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 1 left over. So in each of the sections, we have 3 ones. So we know that the quotient is 3, and there's a remainder of 1. Now, if we do that with long division, if we have 7, how many groups of 2 can we have? Or how many can we have in a group of 2? So 3, because 3 times 2 is 6. And if we cross those out, which I didn't do because it's very difficult to do, you can look back at your problem set. And I think you're getting better at this because this is our second day of doing this with the single digits. So we subtract and we have a remainder of 1. To check our work, we do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we add our remainder. 6 plus 1 is 7. So we do end up with our dividend that we want to have. So now, obviously, instead of 7 divided by 2, we have 73 divided by 2. So we have 7. And then we have 3 ones. Okay? So we're going to divide it into 2 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 1 left over, but it's a 10 that we have remaining. And we can't just have an extra 10, so we're going to decompose that 10, and I made them orange. And it doesn't show my the 2 that were already there, but if we have 2 there, and then we have 3 there, we have 13. So 1, and then we divide them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 1 left. We still have a remainder of 1, but we can only have the 1s remaining. We don't want to have 10s remaining. So we have 3 10s and 6 1s. So that's 36. So our quotient is 36, and we have a remainder of 1. So let's check with long division. Well, how many 2s are in 7 if we count by 2s? Well, 3. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we subtract, and we're left with 110. And as we know, we couldn't have 110, so it turned out into 13 ones. And 6 times 2 is 12. There are 6. Right? And if we take those 12 away, we're still left with 1. So we have a remainder of 1. So let's check. 36 times 2 is 72. And we add our remainder. 72 plus 1 is 73. Good job. And again, they're going to start us off with a single digit. 6 divided by 4. So 6 divided into 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, we're going to have a remainder of 2. I didn't make 2 circles there. But we only have 1 1. And then we have 2 remaining. So if we see how many 4s we can get out of 6, well, there's only 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And 6 minus 4 is 2. So that's our remainder. We check with multiplication. 4 times 1 is 4. And we add our remainder. 4 plus, 2 is actually 6. I think I cut and pasted it from the previous one, and I didn't change the numbers. I think that's what happened here. Oh, well. Okay. So again, they're switching us to 2 digits. 60, 60, and then 2, which it should only be 2. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're left with 2. So we should have 20 here, which gives us 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we have 2 remaining. So there's 1 10 and 5 ones in each section, which is 15. Oh my goodness gracious, 15. And there are 2 remainders. I did cut and paste and didn't check these, didn't I? Okay. So if we do long division, how many 4s are in 6? 1. 1 times 4 is 4. And how many 10s are we left with? 2. So we'll have 22 ones. And how many 4s are in 22? Well, there are 5 of them. 5 times 4 is 20. And if we take away those 20, we're left with 2 ones. So it's 15 with a remainder of 2. And if we check, 15 times 4 is 60, and we add our remainder, 60 plus 2 is 62. And again, uh-oh, what is going on? I only have 2 sections. I should have 3 sections. This is not correct. But 8 divided by 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. So there are 2 ones in each section. I don't know why there's not another section here. So 2 ones. There are 2 ones, and there are 2 remaining. 2 remaining. So our quotient is 2, and our remainder is 2. And if we do long division, how many 3s can we get out of 8 and 2? 2 times 3 is 6. And if we take those 6 away, we're left with 2. So 2. Oh, remainder 2. Uh-oh. What happened? Go back there. There we go. And if we check our work, 3 times 2 is 6. And 6, and we add the remainder, plus 2 is 8. And our last big one, 84 divided by 3. Oh, good, I have the 3 sections. That's fabulous. Whoops, I don't know what happened to the 0. Why is that 0 there? What's going on? There it goes. Okay, so 84. Okay, we're dividing it into 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're left with 2 remaining. So it would be 24. I didn't make enough dots here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Ooh, we can divide that evenly. Look at that. So 2 10s and 8 1s. So 28 with no remainder. Because 3 times 2 is 6. And 8 minus 6, we're left with 2 10s. But we have to move them into the 1s, so now we have 24 1s. And 3 times 8 is 24. Evenly. We're left with a 0 remainder. So we can do this. 28 times 3, let's check. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So 84. So that is our answer. Wow, no remainder. Okay, now remember, you can always look at your problem set, because I know I go through this quickly, because I don't want them to be too long, because my old YouTube videos were really long, so I didn't want that to happen again. So I'm trying to go a little bit quickly, because it is a review from our problem set during the day, and we spent an hour on math every day. So hopefully, between Mrs. Crosby and myself, we got to work with you in our small groups, and you were able to understand this video and to understand this work, because we're just going to get to the standard algorithm and just do long division, but we are going to check our work with multiplication and addition. So it's important that you understand what's actually happening to the numbers that we're decomposing. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow.